If you're reading headlines about AI replacing workers and you're feeling that pit in your stomach, you are not paranoid. You're actually paying attention. As a corporate mom in marketing, I saw the signs back in 2022. And then Valentine's Day 2025, I got laid off due to downsizing, and I really struggled to find another job. Here's what I learned. The question isn't if it will affect your job, it's what are you going to do about it? I want to tell you about the Valentine's Day meeting. I walked in expecting to talk about the raise that I had been asking for months. Instead, I walked out without even a thank you for the hard work. Yes, and a severance package. 12 years of marketing experience, gone. 15 minutes, gone. But here's the thing, I wasn't really blindsided. Well, not really. Back in 2022, I started noticing things. Projects that used to require a team of 3, now one person with ChatGPT could handle it. The marketing campaigns that I spent years learning to craft, yeah, AI was on top of that for me. Not perfectly, but good enough for leadership to be okay with. And I watched as companies, they started talking about efficiency gains and doing more with less, which really just means we don't need as many of you anymore. When I got laid off, my first thought wasn't, how will I find another job? It was, holy fucking shit. They can do this to you in just a moment. All those years of loyalty, late nights, sacrificing time with kids, none of that matters. I was just a line item on a spreadsheet. And when the math changed, I was gone. They didn't care. I was just gone. But getting laid off on Valentine's Day, I felt like that was the universe really giving me permission to be who I was too afraid to be. It gave me permission to be myself, to stop begging for security from people who just saw me as disposable, another number. Permission to build something that couldn't be taken away by somebody else's budget meeting. And so today, I'm going to show you the 3 paths forward in this new AI reality that we're living. Because the job market has fundamentally changed. And the sooner you understand that, the sooner you can make the choice that is right for you. If paving your own way in this crazy world calls to you, then please tickle that like button for me so that I can get this message out to even more exhausted corporate moms. So, here's the truth that nobody is saying out loud. AI, it isn't replacing jobs in 10 years, 5 years. It's happening right now. And I'm talking about what's happening today in HR departments, in marketing departments, customer service centers, and middle management positions across America. It's not just in tech that the world is being upset. The employment market is going bananas. The headlines talk about efficiency and automation and digital transformation. Oh, like it's some kind of god we should worship. But what they really mean is the company can now do your job with fewer people. Yes. And here's what makes us different from every other wave that we've ever seen. AI doesn't just replace blue factory collar workers, it replaces knowledge workers. The exact kind of work that corporate moms like us were told was safe. You know, go to college, get a good job, and then eventually someday you get to retire. Yeah, not so much anymore. The spreadsheet work, AI can now do it. The presentation decks, yeah, AI can build those good enough. The email drafts, AI can write them. The data analysis, yeah, AI can crunch numbers faster than your fingers can type. And corporate leadership is really just looking at the math. They don't really care about the people. One person with AI costs less than 3 people without it. So, what do you think that they're actually going to do? I mean, the billionaires need another yacht, right? The brutal truth is, corporate loyalty died years ago. And AI is just making it impossible to ignore anymore. Your secure job has always been one budget cut away from gone. You just believed in the security because you absolutely needed to. I mean, we've got bills to pay, right? We all did. But now the facade is completely crumbling. And we have to make a choice. Your company might be offering AI training or telling you to learn these new tools or adapt to the changing landscape. But here's the thing. They want you to learn AI so that you can now do the work of 3 people without getting paid for it. Yes, congratulations. You got a promotion and no pay increase. That is until they figure out how to eliminate you all together. Yes, altogether. Upskilling isn't job security. It's just making yourself more efficient at doing work that they will eventually eliminate the need for your role entirely. I've been watching this happen in marketing. We use the tools and get more efficient only for the CEO to think that they don't even need a marketing department at all. You're learning to really make yourself obsolete faster with upskilling. Let that sink in for a minute. You are training the robots to replace you. Now, I'm not saying don't learn AI. I use it every single day, and I think it's a completely super powerful tool. But there's a massive difference between using AI to build your own business rather than making it build somebody else's business and your corporate job using it to become more efficient so that they can eventually cut headcount altogether. One gives you complete sovereignty, while the other really only gives you a temporary sense of security. So here are 3 options that I see, and I'm going to be really completely honest about what each one actually looks like. So we have path number 1. So imagine you're standing and you have 1, 2, 3 paths available. Right now, path 1 is hope and pray. This is where you stay in corporate, you learn the AI tools that they want you to learn, and hope that your specific role survives the next round of cuts. Let me be clear. This is a valid choice. We have bills to pay. Maybe your role really is safe for now. That's always possible. Maybe your company is stable. Maybe you have golden handcuffs, stock options, a 401k, healthcare, pension. They really make leaving risky. I'm not judging anyone on this path, but I want you to be completely honest about what this path actually is. It's survival disguised as strategy. You'll live with constant anxiety. Every budget meeting, every all hands announcement, every time leadership talks about efficiency, your stomach will drop. You'll watch colleagues get laid off and wonder, well, shit, am I next? Oh no. You'll optimize your LinkedIn in secret. You'll apply to jobs on the side, hoping to jump to a safer role before the axe actually finds you. Listen, if this is where you are, I completely get it. I was there at one point too. Constantly looking over my shoulder, wondering when it would be my turn. It is exhausting, and it was my turn on that lovely Valentine Day. But it's also reality for millions and millions of people right now. Okay, so that was path 1. And now we have path 2, the job hopper. This is where you jump into a new role, a new company, maybe even a new industry that feels safer. You reset your seniority, you take a potential pay cut, you start over building your political capital and your relationships. And maybe you buy yourself another 2 years before that company also happens to figure out that they could do more with less. Imagine that. The truth about this path, you're not solving the problem. You're really just moving that problem to a different building. Because the issue isn't your specific company. The issue is that the entire corporate model is shifting. Yes, the entire corporate model. AI isn't coming for your company. It's coming for the structure of corporate employment itself. So you can keep playing musical chairs, hoping that you're not the one left standing when the music stops. Or you can choose path number 3. So we have 1, 2, and now we're on to 3. And that is to be a freedom builder. And this is the path that I've chosen and the one that I recommend and advocate for everyone. This is where you build your own business while you're still employed. You don't quit tomorrow and blow it all up. You don't take reckless risks. You don't just burn the boats. You actually build a bridge. You use your corporate paycheck to fund your business experiments. Yes, your company can pay you to build your business. You validate your ideas on nights and weekends. You test your offers with real people, maybe even people at work. You build your safety net. And here's the key difference. You use AI as your competitive advantage, not as your replacement. Instead of using AI to build someone else's dream, you use AI to build your own dream faster, better, and with so much less overhead. Think about it as a solopreneur today. They used to need an entire team, right? But Today, you can do what an entire team of 5 used to require, all with tools that cost less than $100. It is absolutely wild, the place that we're in right now. This is the only path where you actually control your future. You need more money? You can work a little harder? You want to go on vacation? And you can do with less money? Then knock yourself out. Your boss doesn't control you. Some board or budget committee doesn't control you. You, your expertise, your platform, your clients, your income, you control it. Security that cannot be taken away by someone else's spreadsheets. The woman who wins in this new economy is the one who moves fast, who builds smart, and owns their unique expertise instead of renting it out to an employer. Let me know in the comments which path that you're currently on and which one that you wish you were on. Here's what I wish someone had told me before I got laid off and had to figure this all out myself. Corporate security was never real. It was a story we have told ourselves because we needed to believe it. You spend years building your career. You sacrifice time with your kids, you miss bedtime, school events, you bring work stress home. You optimize your entire life around this job. And you tell yourself it's worth it because at the end, you're going to be able to retire. There's the right word I'm looking for. You have security, you have benefits, you have stability. The good corporate job. But the moment that they asked for my laptop back, I realized something. I had been auditioning for a role that I'd already been playing for 12 years. I had been begging for permission to prove my worth to people who saw me as a line item on a budget spreadsheet. I even got completely outsourced to somebody at one point who lived in another country because they were cheaper. Anyways, and getting laid off, it didn't take away my security. It revealed that I never really had it to begin with. That's sad. That realization, as painful as it was in that moment, it really set me free because once you stop believing in corporate security, you can start building real security. The kind that travels with you, the kind that can't be taken away by someone else's decision in some conference room that you're not even invited into. The conversation that you don't even know takes place. Please do not wait for a layoff to start building your freedom. Start now while you're getting paid. Don't wait for the other shoe to drop. Stop living with that low-level anxiety, wondering if and when you're next. Choose yourself today, right now. If you're sitting here thinking, okay, great, I hear you, Shannon, but what the hell do I do now? You are asking the right questions. And it fills me with great joy because you're thinking about your future and prepared to do something that's a little scary. And it's why I created the 2-hour corporate exit Launchpad in the first place. So you can check it out in the description. It can help you make that plan to take the leap. The job market isn't going to wait for you to feel ready. I mean, remember when you were pregnant with your first child, whether they were planned or not, did you feel ready to have the responsibility of this human being? I know I was not ready. And your corporate job isn't going to protect you from what's next. YouTube thinks that you will like this next video.